Hello guys, this is Shu here, as in ShuShang. Well, you can call me Shu, S-H-U. I'm not gonna say anybody's name, but I know there's gonna be some people out there are gonna be like, okay, I feel where this guy is coming from, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this right now. In this universe we live in now, it's not going to stay the same. It's not going to stay the same. It's going to change. Technology, all that stuff is changing. New technologies everywhere is changing. This world is not going to stay the same. It's changing as the humans are. I met this person online. Well, not online, Facebook friend, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to find friends that have the same thing in common. When I say same thing in common, like just say you two like the same thing. That's the same thing in common. Y'all bonding very much perfect. Very much quicker, y'all. It's like when you bond with a person and you got the same thing going, you're going to keep talking to that person because you know that person has something that you have. Y'all like the same thing, so you're going to keep bonding with that person. You're going to get to know that person. What got me so it didn't broke me down or anything. It just made me feel like I'm going through this shit again. Being the way I should text somebody, the way I should talk to somebody. Here's the thing, you watching me. This is how I'm talking to you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is ShuShang. In this motherfucking universe, there's not gonna be people who are gonna be, perfect. Everybody that's not in this universe is not so fucking perfect. If you were, I want $1 million. Where's my $1 million? That's why I'm asking. If you're so fucking perfect, you can make changes happen. I want $1 million. I want to get out of this struggle I am now. I don't have my $1 million, so that means no one in this fucking universe is fucking perfect. Continuing on, what I was saying was, I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna put her on blast. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm saying this for people. People, wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee, because there's nobody in this fucking universe who's gonna sit here and correct you every fucking time as this and that. If you don't fucking like them, if you don't like that person, people who talks that way. Let me put it this way. If you don't like people who talk that way, that means you don't like people in general. Because why I say that? Because everyone in this universe, this whole world, has a way to talk to someone. If the ones who like to talk proper, okay, I could dig that. But don't sit there and fucking correct me all the fucking time and shit. If you know what the fuck I'm talking about, just say, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but your shit just, slanged out. Okay, I do not talk to people in no slang. I text them in a slang way. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get to this right now. Describe slang. The way I describe slang is like when gangsters and rappers be busting raps and shit, and they always be saying some weird shit come out their fucking mouth. I'm finna go ahead and get to that. When I was outside this morning, finna pick up my motherfucking newspaper, some little ass bastard kid come at me and said some shit like, your swag is on fleek. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is fleek? I'm sitting here looking like I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that word is. Anybody tell me what the fuck is fleet is? Because I'm trying to fucking know as I'm processing through my fucking tool. What the fuck is fleet? I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't listen to rap. Why? Because the fucking negativity that the kids doing right now. What the fuck is the nay? The fuck is the whip? What the? It's just stupid as fuck. We got now these rappers got these kids entertaining their shit, but when their parents and guardian whatever get hold to them, they ain't gonna fucking listen. My generation, our generation, is already fucked up. You having fucking kids at 13 years old having kids of their own, and they're a fucking kid themselves. So, the ones y'all so hate us talking this way, don't fucking blame us. Blame the goddamn generation. Blame the fucking rappers. Blame the fucking gangsters. Because they having these people influence or speaking this language and shit like that. When I speak to someone, I speak to them not in no proper English. I speak to them in English. Like right now, I'm fucking talking. Like, hey, how you doing, sir? How was your day? Or, hey, ma'am, do you need help with that? Excuse me, sir, do you need help with that? That's fucking English. I don't know what the fuck it is, but to me it sounds like I'm speaking proper English to somebody, using my proper manners to somebody. That's to me sound like straight up fucking English. Why I'm saying this? Because there was someone out there, right? No, we was bonding. We was fucking bonding. It was perfect. It was like the best friend I never fucking had. And out of nowhere, that person right there shut me the fuck down. I mean, literally shut me the fuck down. That person probably don't know, but when you say some shit like that, it's going to have an effect on that person. Because you don't know what that person been through or has been through. You don't know that. Because if you don't like that, if you don't like when people talk that way, you might as well just get used to it. We're living in it now. And right now, people are talking like this. I think people are going to still be talking like this the rest of their fucking lives. Because of the influence of rappers and gangsters. So, you got to get used to it. You live in a world of people trying to influence other people. We are living in that world right now. You can't stop it. If you can, hey, I'm on your side. If you can't, I'm still going to be on your side. Because I want this world to be a better place. A peace. This world should not be called by fucking chaos and everything else of killing each other for no fucking reason. For what? It's not going to solve nothing. It's going to make it worse. This is the funniest thing ever. It's not funny no more, but it was funny. When I was talking to this person, right? Okay, back and forth, laughing out loud and shit like that. I was really literally laughing out loud. I was like literally laughing because the shit was funny. While she was sitting, why that person was sitting there, correcting me and shit like that. Like we back in fucking high school or some shit. But anyway, it got to a point that I'm trying to prove something out. Let me tell y'all guys this. There's no fucking way. You don't have to prove nobody that. You don't have to prove nothing to another fucking human being that you could talk a certain fucking way. I mean, that's on them. That's on them. If they don't believe you, hey, that's on them. You know for yourself. The only person who knows you, the people that you talk to, and the man upstairs. The man upstairs did not make everybody fucking perfect. The man upstairs' job is to make sure everybody's alright. Making sure everybody has a great, beautiful day. Some of these people don't even thank him for that. There's some people who do. Some people don't care. The reason why I'm doing this shit, because I had so many fucking friends who were so judgmental and heartless as a motherfucker, and they didn't have no self-respect for their friends. I had some friends, I'm gonna tell y'all this, I had some motherfucking friends, right? Some friends. I had friends got mad at me for not coming outside. 3 grown ass men now. I'm grown, those two was grown ass men. They got mad at me because I didn't want to come outside. So next day, I would try to text them. I tried to call them. They didn't want to pick up their damn phone because they were acting like a little punk asses. Instead of man up and selling like men, they want to act like bitches. So what I did was I forgot about them. I let them alone. I like forget them. One morning they called me, 10 o'clock in the damn fucking morning. I was sleeping good too. They called me, talking about dude on the phone, talking about yelling in my fucking ear, talking about you got 5 minutes and hang up in my face. I didn't want to come over there first. So what I did, I got dressed, went over there, sat in the car with them. These dudes are so freaking mad, so irritated. Like, the reason why I did what I did, you can't force nobody to come outside because they don't fucking feel like it. What kind of shit is that? Y'all had a car, y'all should got your asses in the car and fucking left. That was y'all fault for sitting there for some good couple, 10 to 30 minutes. That's your fault. Y'all had a car, y'all should have dipped. Even my mom told him personally. She came outside and told him, and she sat there and had a conversation with him. Like, you're not gonna get him to come outside if you don't want to. If you don't want to, he's not gonna come out. So stop trying to make him come out. And hear his ass in the background talking about, yeah, we gotta get him out of the house. I do get out of the house. Y'all just don't know where to be found when I do go somewhere. But anyway, anywho, enough about that. What I was saying was about people. There's not going to be a match, a perfect match. There's going to be a match, but not a perfect match. Because if you're looking for somebody who you could bond with, you could trust, you could be honest. See, I was bonding with that person. I was bonding with that person because I know that person liked the same things that I like. I know that person liked the same things that I like. But here's the catch. It got to a point that out of nowhere, first off, what's the point of having a friend and you're not going to, what's the point of having a friend and they got this new technology shit called video chat and all that other bullshit, message. You don't have to video chat. You can message chat. You can hear each other's voices. You don't have to see the person actually. You can actually hear the person's voice. What's the point of having a friend you're not going to do those things and you're going to straight up judge them because of the way they text? What kind of crap is that? I think it's kind of stupid. If you really want to get to know that person, I straight up do a message chat with them or video chat to know that person. And it's kind of messed up because right there, as a grown ass man myself, I've been hurt all my life. I've been bullied because the way how I talk. The way the certain things that I say, do, bro, what's up. That stuff right there been out from decades, and people still use it. I don't think it's slang. I think it's the way how you greet your friends. Homie, been out for decades. I mean, that's not a slang. That's like an everyday word. I was hurt because of a person that I was bonding with, and out of nowhere, out of nowhere, that person was being kind of, I want to say a jerk. I want to say, naive or anything. Right there, she was being in the wrong. That person know it was in the wrong because there's no way flat out you would judge a person by the way he was texting you in slang way, and you don't know that person well enough to just judge him by the book of his cover. Let me tell you this: there could be people out there sagging their pants, wearing these weird colors, clothes and stuff like that. But I bet he's smart as shit. I bet you give him the hardest math problem, he could fucking solve the back of his head. See, that's what's wrong with these people these days. People are so judgmental. People look at a person like, oh, look at him, he's saying this man, he a gangster. You don't know that till you go up there. You don't know that till you introduce yourself to that person. That person could be the nicest. He could be the nicest person in the universe. It's hard for me to be. It's hard for me to be the nicest person in the universe because why? I'll tell you why. There's some. There's some ignorant people, some judgmental people out there just like to judge for no reason at all, and they don't know shit about you. There's some ignorant motherfuckers out there too, just do it because they ignorant. That's it. See, I wake up every freaking morning, right? I wake up every freaking morning, you know, like I said, I don't have much friends. The majority of my friends, I left them alone because they were judgmental. They was being judgmental about my personal life, my relationship. See, that right there, you had to let them go right off the spot if they start being judgmental about your relationship and they don't know shit about what's going on in your relationship. So I let them go. I let them go do their own thing. I don't care what they was doing. I don't care. I let them go do their own thing. Here's the point. Here's the point of me making this. Here's the point of me making this video, showing that what's is slang. I'll first show you slang, bruh. What's going on, bruh? Why you doing this shit, bruh? That no way in fucking hell, bruh. That's some slang shit. How a gangster or a fucking rapper meet each other and talk and have a full-blown conversation. They always be saying some bruh or thought. Okay, once again, when I heard that word, I didn't know what the F it was. When this song was coming on, they said the same crap. I did not know what the F it was till I heard one of my friends say, yeah, it means hoe. So I'm like, why they can't say the actual effing word instead of making up these new freaking slang words? That's slang. That's slang. That, I don't know what else to call it, but it's slang. When a rapper or a gangster come up to each other, talk that crap, that's slang. When a person come up to you and talk directly like this, hey, how you doing? How's your day? It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful, lovely day. And I don't mind sitting there having a conversation with you all day long. I don't mind. But it gets to a part that if you want to start being so judgmental, y'all gonna walk away from you. Act like you doesn't exist. Act like you don't. I act like one of the persons like, hey, you got a disease? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a shit. I could be the nicest person, but when you start being so judgmental towards me, I care less what happened to you. I care less whatever happened. You call it a disease. Eh? Why are you telling me for it? I could be that person. I don't like to be that person because I used to be that person when I used to get bullied, picked on because the way I act, the things that I like. I like the anime. I love fucking anime. I liked it when I was in middle school. I love the fuck out of anime. I used to get beat up and get my head smashed in fucking lockers because I like the opposite stuff than these ignorant ass black folks like. I used to get beat up for this shit. Now when I look at it in the past, I like, it doesn't faze me what they say about it because it doesn't faze. But what fazed me is being so judgmental, and you say you're the nicest person in the universe. You could be the nicest person in the universe. I could say the same thing. But when somebody out of nowhere just judge you right on the spot, you could become a mean person. So, I'm going to leave you guys with this. I'm going to post this. Actually, I am going to post this. So the guys who watch it. I'm going to post this everywhere I could post this to get this out here. Because I know some people feel the same way that I'm feeling right now. When I was little, in middle school, I get beat up. And get my head smashed in lockers, get stepped on, spit on, because I like this something different. It was one day I got beat up so bad I didn't want to fucking come home. I didn't want to come home. Somebody had to pick me up to bring me home. I didn't want to come home because I felt like I didn't belong in this universe. Then as the age I am now, it felt like there's nothing new. People will say anything. But when you start being so judgmental as a friend, you get to know that person and you're going to, out the bat, you're going to be so judgmental about it because you don't like how that person talks. It's not even talk. It's not even talk. It was texting. It's not even talk. It was texting that person. And I don't know why I get judged for me. So, my name is ShuShang. I'm fucking out of here because this shit doesn't make any sense.